everyone, welcome back to Guruji Solutions. I am Sushmit and I'm again here with a very new video for you all. Previously, in the last video, we started with a new course, that is Ielts, International English Language Testing System. This course would help you to go out of India to pursue your education or get settled over there. Alright, so I'm going to start up with explanation of all the 4 modules that we started, that I introduced in the previous video. In this video, this is going to be a detailed video about all those modules that we introduced in the previous video. So let's get started. Reading. So I'll just tell you once, I'll just revise with you once that all the 4 modules are your reading task, your writing task, your speaking task, as well as your listening task. Alright, so let's get started with the explanation of all the 4 modules. The first one is the reading task. Alright, this is a task that holds 3 passages in all. 3 passages. And you have to attempt this task in the given time period of 60 minutes. Alright, that means 1 hour. This is the basic challenge that each and every student has to face. The challenge, the catch over here is the 60 minutes target that you have been given to attempt the 3 passages. Alright, so that means we can draw out from here that 1 passage in 20 minutes, right? Which is not an easy task for all of us to do, right? Because what happens is the length of the passage as well as the complexity of the passage is quite high, and hence it is impossible for you to attempt this task and gain score without practicing. So what we suggest is that you need to practice very much for your reading task, alright? And this is a task where almost each and every student faces the most of the problems, because the challenge is the 60 minutes. And this can be faced, can be, deducted, the challenge could be deducted by just practicing. Practice very hard, alright? Now coming to the next task, that is listening task. Okay, so in comparison to your reading task, this one holds 4 parts. How many parts? 4 parts are there in this section. Alright, this is a basic conversation, okay? Conversation between a group of people and one individual, or maybe one person to another person, okay? What you need to do here is, in each of the following parts, part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. You need to listen to certain audios. You will be given certain audios to listen, and while listening to these audios, you need to attempt the questions given to you that would be based on these audios, on the conversation being done in these audios. Alright, so for example, part 1. Part 1 might be a conversation between a doctor and a patient, okay? So doctor would be saying something to the patient and patient would be replying to the doctor. And what you need to do is attempt the questions based on the information given in the audio, alright? One very important thing about this task is that the video, the audio that is going on would not be repeated for you. This is a catch. The audio will not ever be repeated for you people. So you need to be very much focused while you are listening to the audio. And secondly, the thing is that you have been given certain time limit in which you need to write the answers. Otherwise, you will just miss out that part which you heard previously and did not attempt the answer. Okay, so be very careful and active while attempting your listening task. Okay, what I suggest most of my students to attempt this task is, you should listen to the English news channels, so that you get immune to listening to the British accent that is mostly used in audios that are given to you while listening, while attempting the listening task. Secondly, what you can do is watch a lot of Hollywood movies, good collection of Hollywood movies that would actually help you to attempt this task, because what happens is our brain gets immune to listening to something and that becomes our habit, and we can adapt it in a better way if we are regularly listening to such things. For example, if I ask you to attempt such task in Hindi, that would be very convenient for you to do, because that is a language that we watch everything in, we talk in, that is our mother tongue, right? But talking about English, and that too in British accent, it won't be possible for you to catch it very early. So for that, what you need to do is you need to practice a lot, first thing. And second thing, you need to pay attention what the speaker is saying and what the listener is answering. Secondly, what you can do to improve this task is watch a lot of Hollywood movies and watch English news channels. That's what my advice is to you. Now coming to the next task. Writing task. The next task is writing task. Alright, writing task is of two parts basically, task 1 and task 2 here, which are completely different from each other, because task 1 is a report based task that you need to attempt seeing some illustration or the diagrams given to you, and you need to give words to the picture you are seeing. Okay. And writing task 2 is completely based on your opinions. Completely based on your opinions. If I say that it is completely based on your opinions, what I mean by saying that is you need to write your own views on the topic given to you. It might be a debating topic, it might be something like an argument that you need to put in. So you need to give your own opinions in task 2, wherein in task 1, you need to give the complete information being shared to you through a picture, maybe through a graph, through a diagram, maybe through a flow chart, maybe, or something else. That would be a pictorial information shared to you already. You just need to give words to that picture, and you need to elaborate the complete picture or the pictorial illustration given to you. Alright, so let me explain you the timings for the same. Writing task 1 and task 2. Both have to be covered in 60 minutes. Okay, 60 minutes for both the tasks, 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2. Now, why this thing? Why 20 minutes for task 1 and why task 2 only holds 40 minutes? Let me explain you why is that happening. Task 1, the data has already been shared to you. Second very important reason is that the word limit here. The word limit here for you is just 150 words. 150 words. Wherein, if I talk about task 2, the data has not been given to you. You need to create the data by your own brain using your own wits. Secondly, the word limit over here in task 2 would be 250 words, which is of course more than that of task 1. So 250 words over here, 150 words over there, 20 minutes for task 1, 40 minutes for task 2. This is how a writing task takes place. Alright, I hope this is clear to you. What next we need to explain you, I need to explain you here in writing task is that task 1 and task 2 both need to be presented in the form of paragraphs. Okay, what you need to frame is paragraphs in task 1 as well as task 2. The first para would be an introductory paragraph. Second para would be the main body, and the third para would be the conclusion of what you draw from the information being shared. In the writing task 2, first thing that you need to explain in the first paragraph would be your introduction of the topic. What argument are you placing? In the second paragraph, you will need to explain the main body. Okay, what you draw from the argument being done. In the third very paragraph, you need to conclude the complete part that you elaborated above. I hope I'm clear to you, and if at all you have any doubts anywhere, you can always comment me. I'm always there to clear your queries. I got a lot many queries in the previous video that what are the elaborations of these modules and how do we attempt them. So here is the complete elaboration. So all those who put up their queries in the previous video, here is the solution to your queries. And yes, if at all you face any problems right now as well, you can always comment me in the comment section, and also let me know how are you feeling and how is the complete new course that I introduced you. Do be conversating in the comment section, because your comments and your likes, your sharing of our video gives us the morale to make more and motivates us to make more. So do like, share and subscribe as much as you can. Alright, so let's get back to our topic, that was writing task. I hope this is very much clear to you what all you need to write and how you need to attempt this task. If at all, again I'm telling you, if at all you face any problem, you can always comment me. Now coming to the next section, that is a very important part of your task, that is speaking task. And this is the last module to be discussed for today's video, speaking task. Also, I want to bring in your notice that this task takes place either 2 to 3 days before your writing exam or 2 to 3 days after your writing exam. So this is a basic interview that takes place with the examiner, and the two people will be involved in this task, that is the examiner and the candidate who is attempting the exam. And secondly, this does not take place with the writing task. So all the three tasks, that is listening, reading and your writing, takes place together in one day. However, this task would take place either 2 to 3 days before or maybe 2 to 3 days after. Mostly, most of the cases, 2 to 3 days before is the priority of the examiner as well. So let's get back to the topic and let me explain you what you need to do in this task. All right, this is a one-on-one conversation, one-on-one interview between the examiner and the candidate who is attempting the Ielts exam. Okay, you will be given some place that organizes this speaking task, speaking exam. All right, and this is divided into 3 parts, which are again very important for you to get good marks in Ielts exam. All right, first part, let me explain you with the first very part. The first part is only about general questioning. General questioning. What is general questioning? What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that part 1 includes general questions about you, about your hobbies, maybe where do you expect yourself after 10 years, or any general question about your personal information and your town or hometown where you live, about your language, about the country, about the culture you live in. All these things are carried on in the first part. That means a general questioning between the two people, that is the interviewee, that is the candidate who is attempting the exam, and the examiner, of course. All right, now coming to the second part. This is the part where I find most of the students confused and a lot of questions come here in the second part. This is a cue card section. What is this? Cue card section. In this part, what you need to do is you will be given some cue card on which a situation will be given and a question would be given to you. You need to listen to, you need to just go through the question. You will be given 1 minute to prepare a note on what you need to explain about the topic given to you. Or what you can do is you can just randomly tell the examiner that I think this about this topic. All right. Now what an idea is, क्यू कार्ड में आपके पास outlines given होती हैं. You have been given certain outlines which you can actually explain the topic through. For example, if I say what was something that really made you happy you bought on Diwali, okay, and you will be given certain outlines. From where did you bring it? What was the occasion? For whom did you bring it? Why did this particular thing made you happy? So all these outlines would be given to you. All right, this is just an example. It's not important that such questions only come. I'll just be practicing with you that what sort of questions can come and what are the recent questions that are coming. But this is just an example for you all. So this is how a cue card is given to you. Now coming to part 3. Part 3 is a discussion topic. Okay. The discussion takes place, one-on-one discussion takes place. The candidate would be answering to the questions to the discussion topic, and the examiner in place would be asking questions in contradiction as well. For example, you have been given a topic about the children's offline education and online education. You need to discuss about the topic, and the examiner who is sitting over there could also contradict the point that you are speaking and can discuss something else about it. Why not this? Why are you saying this? So you need to give the reasons as well. You need to be very relevant with your reasons about what you are speaking and why are you speaking that. So this is basically a discussion topic. You'll be given certain topic on which you need to discuss for a complete of 2 to 2.5 minutes. Alright, continuously and in English, of course. That's it. This is how the complete 4 modules take place. I hope this video makes it clear for all of you that what I need to make you understand what are the 4 modules. And again, if at all you have any doubts, I'm always there, and you're always welcome with your queries. You can always contact me in the comment section, and I'll be always there for you to give you the solutions. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for viewing my video, and also thank you a lot for showing your affection and love to us. Do propagate our channel as much as you can. Do share, do subscribe, and do like. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye everyone.